So we will now be heading up. This is going to be more exciting than going into the caves that I just did in my previous video. So going up a fire tower, always a good time. Welcome back to another hiking adventure. So I am currently on the Robert Frost Trail, orange blazed, in the Mount Toby State Forest. There are a couple of peaks here, Mount Toby and Roaring Mountain, that I will be looking to hike up today. Mount Toby has a fire tower on top. So that's what we are going to do. So we are going to continue down the Robert Frost Trail, which is a 47-mile long trail. Of course, won't be hiking the whole thing. So the Robert Frost Trail here has some decent elevation gain as we head up toward Mount Toby. Nothing too crazy, but it'll certainly get you going and get your breath rate higher. So we have come up to the intersection with the Hemlock Trail, but we are going to stay on the RFT Orange Blazed this way. And we once again have some nice ledges going on. Always love to hike by ledges, there's no doubt about that. Alright, and we do have an unmarked intersection here, but we are going to stay right. That will take us toward Mount Toby. You can probably tell it does go uphill versus left. It goes more downhill. Alright, so we're going to continue. Alright, so I am continuing along. As always, the camera probably doesn't show the steepness too well, but it's decently steep. This is a little mountain, but it'll get your heart rate going. It'll give you a good exercise, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to keep going. We should be getting pretty close. And again, we have an unmarked intersection. There's been a few of them, but every time the correct answer is the one that looks like it is going uphill. So those are the ones that you need to choose to continue to Mount Toby. Again, we should be on the final push now. And we are getting there now. Before I said the final push, I really should have said the final stretch. Now we're on the final push. Alright, so we'll keep going. And we've done it. There is the fire tower at the top of Mount Toby. So let's get up there. And welcome to the summit of Mount Toby. And here is the fire tower. So we will now be heading up. This is going to be more exciting than going into the caves that I just did in my previous video. So going up a fire tower, always a good time. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I made it to the highest I can go. Wasn't too bad. I just held on tight with both hands all the way up. Alright, so here is the pan around. Beautiful view up here. That is beautiful. Wow. Very nice. Wasn't expecting the view to be quite this good from up here, not gonna lie. And there is the natural summit way down below. So I'm gonna get back down there now. But a beautiful, beautiful view. This is really nice. Alright, so I've been hiking down Tower Road off of Mount Toby. Come up to an intersection, the Robert Frost Trail. Breaks away from Tower Road that way. So we are going to continue this way on Tower Road / the Robert Frost Trail. Alright, so I am well on my way down Tower Road. So that was Mount Toby in the Mount Toby State Forest. We also went out to the Sunderland Caves. Of course, that was a separate video. So that was a really interesting forest, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for watching.